We're speaking with Fernando, Dr. Fernando Pérez. The question, Fernando, is you were president of LANEPA and president of Flecha. What lessons did Flecha learn from LANEPA?
Well, I had stepped down as president of LANEPA when I began my doctoral studies, and once I completed my doctorate, I was involved in some research, and I took a sabbatical to complete part of that research, went off and spent some time outside of Pennsylvania. Basically, I was in Puerto Rico for about a year, and during that time I kept in touch with Tony Stevens Arroyo, who had also retired from his position and moved to the Poconos, and we were talking about getting an organization going because LANEPA had already fallen into some difficult times with regard to its administration. We didn't hear very much from the leadership of LANEPA in terms of reaching out to the Latino community and fulfilling its mission. It went in a totally different direction, and I realized that they tried to continue with some of the programming that we had originally intended for LANEPA, but they weren't really fulfilling their responsibility as far as the organization was concerned. At least that was my perception. And if I was misinformed, or if I didn't find any information about them, then that was my assumption. Maybe they were active somewhere else and they were doing things. But what happened was that I still felt that with the relationship I had established with Dr. Stevens Arroyo, that we could continue to work within the community and reach out to the Latinos and get them involved in different aspects of the community. So we talked at length about establishing an organization, which we did. We started collaborating in terms of some of the programming we would have on a yearly basis for that organization, and once we had it incorporated, I was asked to be president, and I presided for a short while until I could turn it over to other leaderships, which is basically what I did with LANEPA, but apparently LANEPA did not continue to fulfill its responsibilities. So Flecha is still, as far as I'm concerned, a vibrant organization in the community and is still working to try and unify the community, as was the same mission for LANEPA initially. And under the leadership of Tony Stevens Arroyo, they've been able to gain the recognition within the community that I would have liked to have had for LANEPA also.